Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Half-Naked Souls. I need a special item. That's why we are going back to the asylum now. I need a ring to basically walk normally in this blasted water. So we will get it. The asylum, the asylum. I already talked about it. That is done. And why is the way back to it's a perilous? I don't like it. You. I need you. Thanks. Now. Can I? Yes. Jesus flipping. Okay, birdie. It's time to do your thing. I'm a sweet little egg. I am an Easter egg. A beautiful one. Now come and get me. Move it. I don't have all day. I have to rescue Dusk, I have to get an armor, I have to talk to a blacksmith, I have to get an ember, and then I'm done with the forest. For now. As always, Sif and Oolacile. Whee! I love how the character looks so. Huh? What's happening? Ouch. My hands. Okay. I actually don't know if I do this thing in its entirety. I don't know if I want to kill the stray demon. Whoa. Jesus. Ouch. Just die, you. Nobody likes you. Oh, you. Ouch. Bad mojo. I will try to kill both Black Kights here. And to get the doll because I want to go into the painted world one day. Come here. Come here. Come. Hey, soul. I should stop it. Yeah, there are Black Kights right now. And the hollows are up and about. There are some changes. But first, let's activate a certain boulder. I said let's activate a certain boulder. Thank you very much. And you die. Nobody likes you. Now, the first change. I may... Oh yeah, right. I was farming. And I got the stone great shield. Yay! I will never use it. Because I will not go to the strength I need for it. But I still wanted it. Mossy round shield used by the guardian of the Darkroot Garden, the Stone Knight. The Stone Knight is a creation of ancient magic. Ooh. And this shield is imbued with the same power, but is also extremely heavy. Let's say it's some sort of successor to Devil's Great Shield. Now. How's our buddy? Hey, buddy. Whoa. Okay. He truly is hollow. No, 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 no. Ouch. Can I parry? Oh, backstab! Can I take that too? Oh! Come here. Nope. Attack, attack. Hey! I didn't do anything. Goodbye, Oscar. Was nice knowing you. Quest shield. Now. We almost got the full set of a Astora set. And for the keen, and for the ones among you with a keen eye, I'm already wearing 2 pieces of it. Because I can, I need supporters. Ah! Iron Knight leggings. Leggings of a lower rank Knight, despite its thin metal used, the groove texture gives them added protection. This is good stuff. Leggings of a nameless Knight, perhaps an elite Knight of Astora. Although he was loath to give up on his undead mission, he perished at the Undead Asylum and went hollow. And for some reason we found it in Darkroot Garden. Ah yeah, right. The shield. Quest shield. Nice looking shield. Shield of a nameless Knight, likely a high-ranked Knight of Astora. One of the enchanted blue shields, the quest shield greatly reduces magic damage. So the faithful have something against magic, it seems. Don't know why, but okay. If they must. Now, all this stuff alludes basically just to Oscar. Got content, blah 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 blah. You come here. I said come here. Jesus. Oscar was basically meant to be our yin to our yang, or our yang to our yin. Basically the complete opposite of us. Always. And that basically being the same as us. Don't ask me how that works, but I can give an example. Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. I will lose 1 viewer on this episode, but I don't care. But first, you guys. Whoa! Now, let's get that ring. Rusted iron ring. Let's read it. Improves balance on poor footing. This iron ring was used to shackle the guilty. It is terribly rusted and faintly stained with blood. Those who find this strange ring to their liking will be pleased to find it easier to gain footing on poor ground such as swamps. Now, this ring is used to shackle the guilty. And it is a magical ring, because we found it on a staircase. On this corpse. Do you look hollow? be just decayed. But he was guilty. He was a filthy, filthy sinner. As I am basically. My starting class is a thief. I break into houses, break laws, and steal stuff. But in the end, it doesn't even matter in Dark Souls. Because we are innocent. We are innocent. The innocent are free from this shackle. Our only crime, it seems, is to be undead. Which isn't really a crime, because you don't become undead voluntarily unless you are Solaire. And even then, you didn't commit a crime by doing that. So, we are innocent. Innocent as a freshborn baby. Now, let's get another shit. Because we have another body to take care of. Ouch! No, 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 no. Who allowed you to? Jesus. Ow. This is bad. This is most certainly bad. That's better. It's not great, but it's better. Staircase fight. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Really? Oh. Hey. Get over here. Excuse me. Seriously? 2. And now I have 2. Why? I've got 4 of those. And 2 of those. What are you trying to say, game? I'm not changing my plans. Next night. And don't ask me why they are here. They are basically wandering ghosts. So, they are here. They're twice burnt. First the armor and the weapons. Then their bodies. Okay, buddy. You. Always in the ass. Always in the ass. Uh-oh. What? Oh, Jesus. Wow. Okay. Beef jerky time. I want the doll. I want the whatever chunk you've got. And please drop the shield. I don't want a 3rd Black Knight sword. And please don't kill me right now. Up. Up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Whoa. Not cool. I want to backstep again. So I can drink. Oi. Nope. And your shield goes up. And you get a spear in the butt. Too late. And really, if you drop your sword, I get really annoyed. Eat this! Hindrance. Oh, it's only a chunk. It's only a chunk. So many chances to get a Black Knight sword in the beginning, but so few to get the other weapons. Why Miyazaki? Why FromSoft? Never mind. I will get the others as well, sooner or later. There's still an axe guy. And the ultra great sword guy. And you know what? Screw the straight demon right now. I don't want to do it right. What is this? You! No, not like this. Like this! Come here. Butchie. I said it in the episode with Filey. This is the only change after a boss fight. If we count Asylum Demon as a boss. And of course they turn. Oop, brother. Oh, two at once. Nice. Yes, this is the only change after a boss fight. And I still don't get it why. There aren't much changes after this. This is wasted opportunities, wasted opportunities. Yes, it would mean more gated content. Yes, I'm aware of that. Oh. But this is supposed to be an RPG. Your decisions are meaningful. Or the consequences they have. Is there any consequence to choosing? I'm sorry. I had to interrupt. So, where was I? Consequences and choices. It would be nice if there would be more meaningful choices. It doesn't really matter if you choose to, for example, rescue Lordran, but don't rescue Lordran. He gets out anyway. What do you have from rescuing Laurentius? A pyromancer flame? And a vendor. Yes, he has his own story. And you can choose if he goes down to Blacktown and goes hello or not. It's either basically helping him on his quest or saying, no, I know what's better. It's not much of a choice at all. It's either he fulfills or fails at his quest, or sits around filing forever at your pleasure. Same with Griggs, Rare, and Logan. Okay, Rhea has a little bit more complexity to it because the exchange between her and Petrus but still, even if you kill Petrus, you can either buy her inventory out so she goes hollow, or say, no, you are my gigolo. You stay here so I don't feel lonely. It's a player decision, not a character decision. What's the difference between player decision or character decision? The player decides based on mechanics, based on the context of the game. The character decides based on what he or she knows. The character doesn't know the mechanics of the game. The character doesn't even know that he lives in the game. If the character likes, for example, quest form, he would talk to quest form, chat with them. But I'm up, maybe. But you can do that. You can talk to him, squeeze every little bit of information out of him, because we are mute. It's not even implied that we say something except yes or no. What dialogue dismiss that? Do you like X? Yes or no? There's no reasoning with it. I don't really consider Dark Souls or Dark Souls 2 or the upcoming Dark Souls 3 as a role-playing game. I say RPG because it has RPG elements. XP, combat, and so on and so forth. But other games have that as well. And you don't roleplay them. Stop jittering around like... Dark Souls makes one acknowledge its mechanics on a character level. Not on a player level, but on a character level. The biggest example for that, Time is Convoluted. Just to explain multiplayer. This game doesn't know about the other games. Why should it? Even if there is a multiplayer component, why should this game acknowledge the existence of other games? If you are in PvE.
Oh, but it's for summoning APC phantoms like Solaire and Mildred.
Shut up. This game is acknowledging the existence on a story level of these mechanics. And this shouldn't be. The game doesn't know that. This game, my copy, should not care about your copy of Dark Souls. It can be still connected because multiplayer. Because what makes this game alive for years to come, and even now, PvP. But should my copy acknowledge the existence of your copy of Dark Souls on a story level? No! You don't have an impact on my PvE, except I summon you. And even if you invade me, you don't have an impact on my PvE. You have an impact on my PvP. But I don't get punished in PvE, except I maybe use souls and humanity, which I can farm to eternity in this game. This is not Dark Souls 2. This is the biggest flaw of Dark Souls in general. 1, 2, and possibly 3. It acknowledges the existence of its mechanics on a story level. This is not good. And FromSoft doesn't learn. Okay, now, back to Oscar. Because I said he is the complete opposite, was planned to be the complete opposite of the player, but still is the same. First, let me get back to Firelink. We cannot get out of Lordran. Gets carried away by Crow to the Undead Asylum. Loving it. Now, there will be an example of what I said. Being complete opposites, but still be the entire same. Siegmeyer and Siegward. Siegmeyer doesn't do anything, but wants to be a hero. Blake of Gripes explains this way better than I can right now. But Siegward has the same problem as Siegmeyer. Not doing shit and overthinking shit. That's his problem. But he's a complete opposite. He doesn't seek glory for what I've seen on Vati's videos. Where Siegmeyer wants to rush in and reap the glory. Siegward wants to talk his way out of it. He's a complete opposite of Siegmeyer. but is also the same because his whole character is created around this idea of not having the courage to do what he wants to do and overthinking it. At its core, Siegward is Siegmeyer. His skeleton is the same. But the flesh, the expressions, the muscles, the skins, the hair is completely different. That's what I meant when I hate being complete opposites but still being the same. The core is the same, but the persons are different. The idea is the same. And that is basically going on with, should be going on with Oscar as a player. But it was cut for whatever reason. And I don't really care about it. Some say it would be good if it would be in, some say it would be good. It is good that it is cut out. I don't care. Because we get it anyway. Glorious. Glorious. Now. Back to Darkroot. I'm still gonna get over that I have 2 Black Knight swords. Why? I wanted the hull, but it's such a beautiful weapon. I like it. It's one of my favorites. Any other Black Knight weapon is so completely over the top and exaggerated. In appearance and moveset, the Black Knight helmet is completely eye-pleasing. It still has a somewhat silly moveset, but it doesn't have a spin to win. I give FromSoft credit for that. But it's just... it's an eye-pleaser. It's a simple weapon. Some ornaments, yes. But it's elegant in design. They basically saw a Naginata or Glaive say to themselves, we want that shit. And straight up copied it. And maybe even the right proportions. I love it. I simply love it. Really. One day I will kill you too. But this day, it is not the day for your death. You shall live another day. But now, I need to fight the golem. Ouch. And of course, I get hit. Stagger because I don't have enough poison. Yeah. Come here. And die. Shrubbery. Okay. Dusk. What do we know about Dusk? She is a princess and got a bleach ring upon her birth. And I spoiled it a bit because I said she also got a bleach crown upon her birth. What parent does that? An ornate crib. Ornate blankets and such, yes. kings and queens are rich. Normally. And I didn't loot that. How shameful of me. Okay, I have a bow. I need a bow. Haha! Come here! You want this booty, don't you? Don't you? Come, but. Come here. We both know we want to. Whoa! Steady there. Whew. Whoa! Ouch! Now die. Crystal golems. They look rather icy. What do you think? Oh, come on. Yes, come here. Get revenge for that one arrow. That should not have even tickled you. Those things shouldn't be so easy to defend. Not defend. So easy to kill with a spear. They're crystals. But gameplay. At least you can toxin or poison them, which is nice. Yes, I said it's nice. Imagine you get poison and toxin and bleed them. The implications. Luckily, they are just crystal constructs. Meant to capture young maidens. Which is also the channeler's job. The one idiot with a trident up in the Undead Parish. Not cake, you fool. Oh, the stutters are real. Attacks of opportunity, confirmed. Now, I talk about the generals when I hit the Duke's archives. Or if I get a trident earlier. Which I highly doubt. Just because I get 2 Black Knight swords doesn't mean I get a trident in the second kill of a channeler. Especially that because those guys are not unique. But now, the golden crystal golem. So, he has something special for us. Hey! Whoa! Pivoting on a dime, eh? I will teach you. Oh god. Ouch, rolled too early. Yes! Much, much better. Hey! Oops. No uppercut. Hui! Nope. Die. Look who it is.
So, it is thou who rescued me.
Yep.
Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Oolacile. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Oolacile, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Of course I want the law.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. Seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Why does she go back? She doesn't go back to her world. Okay, she does, but that's not all. She also goes back in time. And her explanation. And brought to a plane of distortion. What? How? This doesn't make any sense. Especially because it doesn't really go back to her own world. Because we save her later and we wanna see it again. Which is just in the past. This is just... Come here, my courtesan. I need a word with you.
I am Dusk of
I know.
Oolacile. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thine wishes.
And please explain. But first, a proper bow. Now, talk.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth.
Any more?
The sorceries of Oolacile
The good bit.
differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain.
Just do it.
Oolacile's sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies?
Yes, actually yes. Oh boy. Now, first, let's read the catalyst. Sorcery catalyst of Lost Land of the Lost Land of Oolacile. Formed by enchanted white bark branches. The white bark boosts sorcery adjustment, but the sorceries of this land are lost. Of this lost land are gentle and not affected by intelligence. Which is nice. I would like that. Oops. Now, hidden body. Ancient sorcery of the lost land of Oolacile. Turns body nearly invisible. Although perfect invisibility is unachievable due to the risk of dissipation, the caster need only stand still for a moment to blend into the environment without with astounding camouflage. Not affected by diagrams, eh? Requirement for intelligence. We'll buy it anyway. Okay. Apparently, invisibility is tied to disperse your own existence, disperse your own flesh. And what happens if you're completely invisible? You are no longer. Your soul has nothing to embody. It just floats away into the nether. Now, cast light. Again, 14 intelligence. I won't raise my intelligence for you, sweetie. No, I won't. I'm faithful. But ancient sorcery of the lost land of Oolacile casts a bright light upon surroundings. This light-producing sorcery is elementary, but nonetheless demonstrates the achievements and mysticism of Oolacile. Such magic has not been developed even in Vinheim. We get more evidence that she has the cool stuff. Repair. Blah 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 of Oolacile. Repair equipped weapons and armor. This sorcery is part of everyday life in Oolacile. Its effects resemble repair powder, which must have found its way into the culture of this lost land. So they even could imitate the effects of repair powder, which I don't know if I have it. But because the sorcery of Oolacile is not about destroy everything in your path, like Vinheim. I don't like Vinheim for that. The only thing they do there is blast themselves to oblivion. Excuse me, hit the mic. I can't buy it because
10,000!
Chameleon. Blah blah of Oolacile transform into something inconspicuous or inconspicuous. I don't know how to pronounce that. I have to listen to it on Dictleo. Inconspicuous. Inconspicuous. Ah, I got it. A separate stealth spell from Hidden Body. A skilled stealth sorcerer must be aware of his or her surroundings and of which objects are prime candidates for imitation. So, why didn't Vinheim copy that? I wonder. We will get this too. Hidden weapon. Turns right weapon invisible. Not nearly invisible, but invisible. Which should basically disperse its existence. But gameplay. Not a simple augmentation, making it dependent on the skill of its caster. An example of the capacity of Oolacile sorcery is to control light. Hidden body disperses your existence, your body. But hidden weapon does it apparently in a more clever way. It manipulates the light in such a way that you and anybody else can't see your weapon. It's still there. It's still clearly visible. But the light is bent in such a way that your eyes can see it. Which is actually cool. Anything else?
The sorceries
Nope.
of Oolacile. Is there not?
I think we are done for now.
If thou art in need, pray summon me again.
Pray
I
summon.
only wish to be of some genuine assistance.
Oh, you are.
May the flames guide thee.
You actually are. Because you actually have the cool sorceries. Not like Windheim, Soul Arrow.
Aim and pull the trigger.
Great Soul Arrow.
Aim and pull the trigger.
Heavy Soul Arrow.
Aim and pull the trigger.
Heavy Great Soul Arrow.
Aim and pull the trigger.
You know where this is going. Okay. Windheim also has buffs. Magic Weapon, Great Magic Weapon. And Logan even has Crystal Magic Weapon. Ah yeah, and there's Magic Shield and Great Magic Shield? If Great Magic Shield is a thing. Flip, forgot the armor. I need the armor. So I'm done with this place. Back to sorceries. Windheim is a place of buffoons, which we will learn later. Oolacile is a shit. You want to learn sorcery and develop sorcery? Go to Oolacile. They know what's up. They have stuff. Okay. Windheim also has sound-based, which is also cool. They have hash. I don't know if fall control is a thing in this game. I don't think it is. It may be just a Dark Souls 2 thing. Now. This river, Shiva. That's it for Oolacile right now. The red dream of every sorcerer and magical scholar. Really, they're basically illusionists. It's awesome. Oh boy. You take way more hits than I'm happy with. Oh, hello. Really? Get poked to death. I said get poked to death. Gee. And all that because I want a certain armor set. Okay. Can I? Yes, I can see the bug from here. Perfect. There's the armor set. Now, let's equip the binoculars again. Because, you see that? It's the undead bug. Over there in that direction is Andre. Or more there. And that parish, I think. Black Kite Bridge. The entire park. So somewhere behind that, in that direction, must be Firelink Shrine. Credit where credit is due. You can see all sorts of shit. It's amazing, I tell ya. Oh. Yes, it is a work. That's level cell. Yes, indeed. The landscape marks the undead park. It's awesome. This I love. This I truly love. It is a small world, and this basically highlights it again, but it's awesome. Because this whole shebang there right now looks a whole lot bigger now. You have a sense that you truly have come a long way. Dark Souls doesn't have a day-night system because you can switch between day and night just by walking up and down that tower. But, well, it's all about illusions. It's all about illusions. So, why not fake a day and night cycle? Right! And soon, one day, we will oh god. I made a huge mistake. Mistakes were made. Ouch. Mistakes were... oh god. No! This is a bad spot. Be poked. Be poked again. Ouch. I should use spears more often. They are perfect for this. Oh, never mind. Well, I have shown the undead berg. You still don't have any other companions, eh? Loser. No, that was me. I don't like him, yes, but I don't have to call him a loser. Okay. Emergency plan. Which will fail, and I will cry. Do I have humanity? Wait, I can look if I have repair powder. Aha, ha, ha. No, I don't. Never mind then. Bye boys, bye boys. I have stuff to do. A low abundant valley shrine, which has a headache-inducing hammering of a certain blacksmith. Some may calm it, but I can understand, and I can understand why, because it has a rhythm. A pling, pling, pling. If I'm not the one working with hammer and metal. Oh god. I would get headaches. Now. I didn't rest at the bonfire in the parish. Never mind, I can use this bonfire then. No, you don't. Because I still want to level up my faith one more time. One more time. Because in the end, this buddy shall be a sun bro. I actually have a build mapped out. And he needs a lot more faith. And you die. And you. Jesus. Invincibility frames all over the place. So... now... resting at his bonfire. And soon run like a madman. And hopefully get my stuff back. 5 humanity and I can't farm it right now. Nope. Nope. Yes! Oh, goodbye. Good sirs. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Bap, bap, doo, ba, bap, bap, doo, ba. I'm having a train. Wait. Oh god. No. Time to say goodbye. There. I have the armor. I can talk a bit about Shiva. And his mate. His matey. Ay, 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 ay. Now, let's take a look. Stone leggings. Did I? Yes, I did. Jesus, I have so much stuff. Eastern leggings. Distinctive leggings made in an eastern land. Japan. Exquisitely crafted, these leggings offer excellent defense, particularly versus slash attacks, which are one of the main threats in battles in the east. Okay. Random narrative masturbation. Plugging plague again. But also Japan is a land of katanas. What do you do with katanas? Slicing. So, what protection do you want? Protection against cuts. And because I don't have that much metal or low quality metal, dude, they have to use something else. So, props to them. I still feel a little bit annoyed of the existence of katanas in this game. But Japan. What can you do? What can you do? Hey, it's like the... Now, you. Like that as well. And I can fast roll again. Can I... Hey, that's not a bad fashion. Give me a Black Knight Talbot, and it would be complete. Okay, this design, Japan to the max, except for the hood. I don't like the helmet, but actually like the rest of the armor. It looks nice. The lion head is a little bit in the way, I think, but instead of clipping into my shoulder, it would lift itself, I think, if I use used to do a weapon like that. So it's well, and it is a neat looking armor. It even has pouches. I love pouches. The motion, the depth of field. Can I? Jesus. Why the depth of field? There. It has chains. It has cloth. It has everything. I love it. I really love it. It has a tabby look about it. Even laggards, look. Oh, and even a big pouch. Yay! I love it. I love pouches. What's in pouches? What's in pouches? So, what does my weight say? Not too bad, not too bad. What did it say with the League Knight stuff? Well, a little bit. I'm a 7.2. Weight units heavier than with. Oh, okay, I can deal with that. I think I will run around for a long while with that. I love it. I love it to bits. I love it to bits. This is nice. I love it. Okay, Shiva. Shiva of the East, Captain of the Brigade. There is also cat content around him. First, he's a weapons collector. He's a little bit suspicious because forest hunters. What does this covenant attract? Bandits and scoundrels and rogues. So, yeah. He's in it for the profit, as everybody else in this covenant. Even me, even me. But he's also a weapons collector. And the cut content around him is basically a quest around a certain weapon, the Chaos Blade. He's basically every weapon lootaholic in existence. So he also wants the Chaos Blade. And he goes even so far to kill you for it. Doesn't matter if you give it him willingly, because he wants to test it out on a live body. Or, if you refuse to give it to him, he straight up kills you, robs it from your corpse, and he has it too. Alvina still has a little bit of dialogue around that. Even she doesn't trust Shiva, because he doesn't have the honor among thieves. You don't rob a thief if you're a thief, and you don't kill a thief if you're a thief. That's the only honor code this covenant has. Don't kill each other. Well, if you do kill a member of this covenant, or attack a member of this covenant, you're expunged out of the covenant, and have the Darkroot Blades up on your ass. But Shiva doesn't care about it. He wants the Chaos Blade. And then when he gets it, he makes a break for the Painted World. And if you kill him there after you invade him, which doesn't make sense because he is in our world. I hate the multiverse. Yeah, after you have invaded him in the Painted World and killed him there, he says something to the extent that, oh shit, I was a traitor. The irony, the irony. And FromSoft loves these gank invasions where you invade the NPC. And it's even still in the game. You just have to cheat. Okay, this is cut content I would like to have. Because it fleshes out the character. There's still remnants of this quest, as I said. Alvina has some dialogue about it. So, the groundwork for this quest is all still there. Why not fleshing the character out a little bit more? The cut content around Oscar, I said I don't care. Because right now, Oscar is this heroic figure who have failed on his quest. His purpose in life was A, to fulfill the undead prophecy himself, and B, to get as many undead out of the Northern Asylum as humanly possible. He failed at A, he didn't really fail at B, because he did what he can until he got smashed through the roof, but he still went hollow. Because it apparently took such a long time for him to do it, to get the right one, to get us out. And apparently he took a great risk to do it, because the Asylum demon was on the roof as well. And Oscar knew that one more death would mean he will lose himself. So he took a leap of faith. He failed in his mission. Partially. And that was enough for him to go hollow. If we have the cut content, it changes his character completely. He succeeds in his quest and is always a polar opposite of us, while still being the same as us, and still remaining as somewhat a companion. So, yes, it would also flesh out his character, but it also would change his character. The cut content would mean that he is also a blank slate, a blank sheet of paper. And for role-playing purposes, having a character that is always a polar opposite isn't that great. Because you have an antagonist that is blank. You don't have a rival, you have a mirror image. You have a negative. It's a little bit lazy, if you ask me. If you want an antagonist, you want him his own character. So the reader, the viewer or the player has something else that he can avoid. Not someone that stands at your back or basically is a face on the back of your head and watches the other side of the medal. The antagonist can still be the other side of the medal. But don't let them just see the other side. It doesn't really make for a good story, if you ask me. And with that, I'm finally done with the forest. 3 blasted episodes. Oh, thank goodness. I'm done with it. I'm done. Yay. Thank you for joining me and have a good night's sleep. This was tiresome. I hate the forest now.